on your guard, Altair.
Thank you.
Of course, Rafik. But I think it will be to my advantage. Fear will weaken him.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Okay. We'll have one more target left after this. And then... But we'll call it a stream and deal with him and the final few missions next week. Oh yeah, I should find some thugs to pickpocket. There's one. Wait, no. No, that... Wait, is it? I can't tell. No, he's not. Ah, yes. Now that I am actively looking for them, the thugs have all vanished.
You look like you need something. Well, I have it, I'm sure of it.
Someone please help me!
Here's one.
Je te ferai trancher la main. Voleur, tu paieras cher pour tes crimes.
Help me, I've done nothing wrong!
Sweet. Oh, is it random, the number of knives I get from them? I thought it was fixed at 5. Okay.
Stop. You must not trespass.
Yeah.
J'aurai ta peau.
You're hurting me!
Yeah.
Du wirst sterben.
Oh, hey, look, a scene.
You are mistaken, Master Sibrand. I would never propose violence against any man, and most certainly not against you.
So you say, and yet no one here will vouch for you. What am I to make of this?
I live a simple life, my lord, as do all men of the cloth. It is not for us to call attention to ourselves.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they do not know you because you are not a man of God, but an assassin!
Never.
You wear the same robes.
Do we?
They cover themselves as we do. It is only to instill uncertainty and fear. You must not give in.
Are you calling me a coward? Challenging my authority? Are you perhaps hoping to turn my own knights against me?
You have done that
No.
yourself.
I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong.
I don't recall accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd. Is it the presence of guilt that compels a confession?
But I confess nothing.
Ah, defiant to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Garnier were too confident, and they paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake. If you truly are a man of God, then surely the Creator will provide for you. Let him stay my hand.
You've gone mad. Will none of you come forward to stop this? He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
Seems the people share my concern. What I do for Akka! Oh! Stay vigilant, men. Report any suspicious activity to the guard. I doubt we've seen the last of these assassins. Persistent bastards. Now get back to work.
Anyway, where'd he go? There he is. So I don't think blending is gonna work because he already thinks all. No, he's not gonna believe me. He's like, that guy can't be an assassin. He's dressed differently to the guy I just killed, and he's got all these blades strapped to his body, unlike the other guy. So he's probably just an ordinary mank. Anyway.
You have no business here. Leave. You have no business here.
I'm just watching drunk guys drown themselves. It's great. Alright, I think that's where he is on that ship. Oh, he took his helmet off. Interesting. Amazing.
Don't do this.
You are afraid,
Of course I am afraid.
but you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your god.
Have my brothers taught you nothing? I know what waits for me. For all of us.
If not your god, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe.
How could I, given what I know? What I've seen? Our treasure was the proof.
Proof of what?
That this life is all we have.
Linger a while longer then, and tell me of the part you were to play.
A blockade by sea. To keep the fool kings and queens from sending reinforcements. Once we...
Conquered the Holy Land?
freed it, you fool. From the tyranny of faith.
Freedom? You worked to overthrow cities, control men's minds, murdered any who spoke against you.
I followed my orders, believing in my cause. Same as you.
I love the bit of them walking away to represent them dying. How? I love this music. Alright, and back I go. Damn it. Actually, I'll hidden blade him.
Something caught your eye.
Okay, now I flee. So my shoulders are a bit stiff. Yep, that's definitely how that happened. I'm just gonna run.
Altair, you've caused quite a stir.
I've done as requested. Sibrand's life is ended.
So it is. So it is. You should ride for Masyaf and inform Al-Mualim of your success.
Yes. I should return and speak to him. Of this and other things.
Is everything all right, my friend? You seem distant.
It's nothing, Rafik. Just a lot on my mind.
Talk to me then. Let me help.
I need to make sense of this myself first. But thank you for the offer.
It is the men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
Ah, my friend. You are not meant to enjoy these grim tasks. Regret, uncertainty, sympathy. This is to be expected.
I should not fear these feelings.
You should embrace them. They are what keep you human.
What if I'm wrong? What if these men are not meant to die? What if they mean well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafik, Altair, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yes, perhaps. Thank you, Rafik.
It is my pleasure to have served with one as skilled as you.
See, we're all friends now.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
And now it is going to boot me out.
Not a lot of time, Vic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I want that progress report by
I've
tomorrow
got some
morning.
work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
What? Okay, you gonna let me out? Jesus. What just happened? I thought he wanted me to stay in there for longer. Progress report with gifts, yeah.
I think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
I'm pretty sure it just ejected me
I'm
when
pretty
it...
sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten the lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
How?
The Templar treasure. they think it...
Miss Stillman?
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
Lucy! Lucy, you left your pen.
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure? What do they call it? The Peace of Eden?
Yes.
Well, it's looking like it's at Messiah, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me. Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
There's a...
They can't.
There's a
It's
gap
not
in
that
her
simple.
bun.
The artifact from Messiah, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping from me? You know, for my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
Is there a problem, Miss
No,
Stillman?
Warren. Everything's Denver on my end.
Then, where are the files?
I've got to move these files before he gets suspicious. We'll talk more later.
Wait, what's that mean, everything's Denver?
It means everything's fine.
Why Denver?
It's a reference to Denver International Airport. There's an underground facility there. It's where the accident happened.
So then why does everything's Denver mean everything's fine if it's where the accident happened?
Aren't you tired?
Okay, she's not talking to me anymore. Jesus Christ. Okay. Warren's such a megalomaniac, yeah. Lucy speaking in code. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's the one that ejected me. So she's done, right? In those 30 seconds it took me to do that, she's just uploaded the files and now she's gone. Yeah, Lucy ejected me herself to, so I could hear the thing. Still only 5 emails? Okay. Oh, outbox. Gotta go fast. Yep. Mr. Rickon, I'm hoping you might be able to help me understand why even 5 years after the fact, no one is willing to tell me what happened to my friend. If you're concerned about sensitive information being divulged as a result of sharing this with me, I think my record at the company speaks for itself. Thank you for your assistance on this matter. Best, Lucy Stillman. Okay, deleted. What is this? Faster Chief Meds to Lucy Stillman. Problems down there. Wonder why it is everyone laughs at you. Because of the weird capitalizations, I'm gonna read it this way. Wonder why it is everyone laughs at you? I'll let you guess. Let's just say she's probably getting it bigger and better from someone else that isn't you. How can you hope to compete? Rest assured, there's some good ways. Click the link to What the fuck? Okay, whoa. From blank to Lucy Stone. Need intel on Dia event. Why are they typing in all caps? So she's the one that called for us to be rescued. And they thought it was us. She's talking to other assassins. Why are they typing in all caps, though? Now, I guess this is just like... So at first glance, you can be like, it's just porn. That's odd. Oh, wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. That just because they're typing in all caps, maybe I'm supposed to look at the capital letters of that email. See, I'm a smart. We will be here soon. Huh. Amazing. So then, why are these in all caps? Like, what is... Like, isn't that immediately suspicious if they're like... I don't know. Maybe there's like something, a program tracking their emails and the all caps is to keep it from, maybe it can't sense all caps or something. I don't know. Hurricane season ends, but not in the way you think. Increasingly erratic weather patterns have caused the Global Weather Association to abolish the term hurricane season. Once confined to the months of June through November, hurricane duration, frequency, strength, and location have increased to the point where most coastal cities must now live in constant fear of these devastating storms. Abstergo satellite launch postponed. Citing last-minute adjustments to their all-in-one telecommunications satellite, Abstergo have postponed the launch of their first satellite until December 21st. They maintain that their patented technology will allow faster, more reliable data transmission than previous generation satellites, which suffered from delays and interference. Wait. Excuse me. Tension mounts over Antarctic drilling. The US and EU are once again facing heavy criticism for their decision to begin construction of jointly owned oil platforms in the Weddell Sea. Several supernatural unions oppose the work, claiming it violates the Antarctic Treaty System. The situation has been further complicated by the presence of two naval destroyers said to be in the region for reasons unrelated to the construction. Here we go. So she sent that. I will be out of the from Mr. Ricken. I will be out of the office starting September 1st. I'll return on October 4th. In case of an emergency, please contact my assistant, Aubrey Jacobs, extension that. You told me she wasn't going to be a problem, and here she is stirring up the shit again. Deal with this, Warren. You've asked for her. You're responsible for her. Oops. Okay, we read this already. This is the classified information thing. Guess the shit's really hit the fan this time. Someone managed to leak a bunch of documents on the fluoride enhancement studies, and now the pharmaceuticals division is under investigation by the feds. They've shut the entire place down. Do you see what was in those reports? What the hell were they thinking? They pretty much poisoned an entire town. Wow, you've been watching the news? Stock is going to take a hit for sure from this for sure. Want to grab lunch? It's about those idiots in the pills division. We're putting out a press release about the satellite, telling them launch has been delayed until the 21st so we can make improvements to the coverage area. Some stuff about less dropped calls for the benefit of our consumers, of course. Let's just make sure you get what you need in time to meet the new launch window. Warren, I've downloaded our analysis of your latest findings onto the security terminal in the conference room. It's critical that you review it and get back to us with any additional comments. We cannot continue with the search until you sign off. Please make this a priority. Can't access the... I love the way he types. He just unprofessional, lowercase, sentence fragments. Can't access the computer, wants a password. I'll call security for you. Check your email shortly. And now I know the password. Can I get in there? Hundreds hospitalized in wake of water tampering scandal. Abstergo Holding stands accused of secretly manipulating a small town's water supply in order to test a synthetic drug referred to internally as new fluoride. Nation mourns the loss of final film studio. History is made today with the closing of the country's last movie studio. The rising prominence of video games, coupled with rampant piracy, are considered to be the leading causes of its demise. What the fuck? Ubisoft? Great, leaving it at my desk. Yep, I read that. Nothing getting back to why do you send emails? Yep. Okay, that's that thing. I know what you're doing. I know what you did. I saw him. He had a metal ball. It opened. They went crazy. Shooting, stabbing, tore each other to pieces. I know it was you people. Saw the logo, heard the name. I'm going to tell anyone who will listen. You'll be exposed. They'll know the truth, and then you will pay. You crazy bastards, you'll pay. Is that an assassin? God, that's horrifying. So the conference room, you say, is that over there? So I think we'll start the next memory block just so it like saves and I don't have to do all of this again. Can I even get in here? I can't. Was I supposed to take Lucy's pen? Let's Google it real quick. Oh, okay. It's after I beat the game, so I can't do it now. Got it. That's interesting, though. Okay, we'll look in there soon. Yeah, we'll start it up. We'll talk to Al-Mualim.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't
what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages.
Yeah, Jubair said the same.
Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true.
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Sure. Morning, Lucy. I don't believe there's anything else for me to look at here. Actually, you know what? Let's be a dick and walk around for a bit. It's fine. We've got 15 minutes to spare. I normally do this for 3 hours. Loose.
Lay back. We'll take care of the rest.
I wonder what happens if I take too long. Warren's just... I guess Warren's just standing there in case I didn't take his pen the first time. It's giving me another opportunity to. Anyway. Oh, back in we go.
Quit wasting time and enter your...
Quit wasting time and enter your...
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuers and break their line of sight.
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means.
Lucy said much the same.
Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Look at that. Full health. And extra throwing knives. Yeah, I don't like the Syrian saber. I don't like the way it looks. I prefer the OG sword. Oh well. Well, game saved, so we can call it. We can call it for today. Someone keeps sending me snaps. Okay, Good. What the? Oh, oops. Yep, quit game. Perfect. Alright, so we'll finish the game next week. It was fun revisiting this. I know I complained a lot about all, like, the limitations compared to later games, but it's good to revisit something I played all the time back in high school. This and Oblivion were the two games I played, like, all the time during the first couple of years of high school. Good times. No, not really. Anyway. Yeah, so we'll finish up next week. We're definitely going to play something else between Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. But yeah. And then, yeah, we'll see what that game is. Anyway. So, with that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that follow button if you want to see more content like this. And if you want to support me, consider hitting that subscribe button, pledging to my Patreon, or tipping via Streamlabs. The appropriate links for which in the descriptions down below. But as always, your viewership is the best way to support me. I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to fuck that like button. Bye!